can you potentially get back to $17,500 when buying your own home? And why do some investors get a real estate license even if they never plan to become full-time agents? Most people think a real estate license is only for selling houses. In reality, many investors get licensed for completely different reasons. Let's say you buy a home for $700,000. The buyer's agent commission is often around 2.85%. If you have a real estate license and complete the transaction through your broker, a portion of that commission may come back to you, around $17,500, depending on your broker's policies and state regulations. But that's only the beginning. Now imagine you purchase a $500,000 rental property. As a rental property owner, you may have expenses that can reduce your taxable rental income, including mortgage interest, property taxes, insurance, repairs, lock replacement, and new keys, advertising, legal and accounting fees, property management fees, and depreciation. That's why many investors view real estate not only as a source of rental income, but also as a long-term wealth building and tax planning tool. However, this is an important catch. A real estate license by itself does not automatically allow you to deduct rental losses against your salary to potentially qualify as a real estate professional under IRS rules. You generally must spend more than 750 hours per year in real estate activities, and real estate must represent more than half of your total working time. 750 hours per year equals about 14 hours per week, or roughly 94 full 8-hour work days per year. Another fact many people do not know, there is no nationwide real estate license in the United States. Each state issues its own license. A New York real estate license does not automatically allow you to work in Florida, Texas, or California, or most other states. Getting licensed is often easier than people think. In New York, you generally need to complete 77 hours of education, probably in community college, pass the state exam, and work under a sponsoring broker. Education courses typically cost between $100 and $500. Once issued, the license is valid for 2 years. To renew it, you generally need approximately 22.5 hours of continuing education every 2 years and must submit a renewal application. In other words, it's not hundreds of hours every year. It's usually just a few days of education every 2 years. That's why many investors get a real estate license not to spend their days showing houses. They use it's a financial tool to potentially save money when buying property, receive part of a commission back on eligible transactions, better understand the market, build a real estate portfolio, and take advantage of legal tax planning opportunities available through real estate investing. Save this video. Most people learn about these opportunities far too late.